The leaders of tomorrow are taking note.
I just wanted to get a more insight on what it's like to actually be an entrepreneur and also get some tips just going into the work world, of course, because I haven't entered as of yet, and it's some amazing speakers here today. And I really just wanted to be motivated and get some tips on going into the work world.
Here at Hamilton Princess, experts are sharing ideas featuring a keynote address by a visiting professor of transformational leadership at Cass Business School in London, who's been an advisor to top global companies.
It's not just about entrepreneurs, it's about organizations full stop. People overcomplicate what organizations have to do. It's simple. Two things. Get the best from your people, focus it onto what delivers success. But the reason this summit is important is because if you add that leadership bit to entrepreneurial thinking, you have a combination that's unbeatable. And particularly within the context of Bermuda trying to improve its economy, if Bermuda can combine effective leadership in its organizations and entrepreneurial thinking, it has an opportunity to be extremely successful and beat its competitors.
The event also features investor, TEDx presenter, founder and CEO of Bermuda-bred data protection company Trunomi, Stuart Lacey. From small beginnings in Bermuda, the company now has offices in London and San Francisco.
We're probably at one of the most exciting times I've seen in my 20 years here. I think there are key ingredients necessary to launch and grow companies here. Access to capital being a really big one. Access to advisory services, the kind of people that could be board members or advisors to you. And the third, I think, is a kind of an environment that supports and nurtures innovation. And there's a lot of work being done by the current government, who I applaud, to try and start efforts around innovation centers. There's small business lending programs to try and do it. And hopefully events like this will also curate within people best practices to help them have the highest chance of success.
Some policies are already in the works to boost job creation and economic growth, according to Premier and Minister of Finance David Burt.
Making sure that we put a focus on entrepreneurs and entrepreneur activity. So we've given $1 million extra, which is a 66% increase in funding to the Bermuda Economic Development Corporation. You know that we're going to be funding startup companies and innovation, a lab at the BEDC, and we're trying to push entrepreneurs as much as possible.
Bermuda's business landscape could soon transform in the not-too-distant future, with government's proposed reversal of the 60-40 ownership rule, which would allow Bermudians more access to capital. But for now, it's the island's youth who are looking to develop their leadership skills to carry into their business plans. And it appears the future is hopeful.
We have an amazing support system here in Bermuda. Our government is doing an amazing job to help us and make us feel very home here once we go off to school and come back. So I feel very strong in having a positive future here in Bermuda, like job security.
Jasmine Patterson reporting for Bermuda Broadcasting News.